got the brand new Jeff Hardy figure.
Seth freaking Rollins, and this is Bretto live on YouTube.
What is going on, guys? Bretto live back with another video, and today we are going to be reviewing and unboxing all of AEW Unmatched Series 9. We picked this entire setup from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, using discount code LIVE at checkout to save 10%. I'm very excited about this set because look who's freaking in it. Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma. I cannot believe we have a brand new Jeff Hardy figure in the AEW Jazzwares line. Also in this series, we got Jamie Hayter, we got the debuting Bryan Danielson, we got Mr. Wheeler Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli, and Jon Moxley. A lot of members of the BCC right there. We're going to be unboxing all these figures here today, taking a closer look at them, seeing if they're good, seeing if they're bad, starting first with Jeff Hardy. Yeah, we're doing it. I gotta get this figure open. I gotta see what it's all about. Here is the charismatic enigma. First time in the AEW Jazzwares line in some dope looking packaging. Here he is, going absolutely crazy with that custom steel chair that comes with the figure. Look at that back there. I can't wait to look at that. You got the Unmatched Collection logo. Here's a look at the packaging before we unbox the figure. Massive window showing off everything you will receive. The AEW packaging is really freaking cool. They nail it every time. There's a look at Jeff Hardy on the back, and then you can see the rest of the people out of the series. The Alex Reynolds is a 1 of 5,000, so you do have to find that one in the wild, which I'm gonna try to find because I do want to complete Dark Order, so I will try to find that. So without further ado, let's get Jeff Hardy out of the box. Don't hate me for saying this. Don't get me wrong. These accessories are awesome, but my God, he should have came with a cloth shirt. I'm just glad I have an old Jeff Hardy shirt here that I currently am not using for an action figure. Will literally work perfect for this figure. I will literally show it in a bit. Once again, did not come with that shirt, but this is a dope accessory. Look at this thing. Jeff Hardy, when he's on the road with professional wrestling, he loves to paint. He likes to paint on his face, on his body, and on steel chairs. Look at this art right here. This is all by Jeff Hardy himself, and it looks absolutely insane. What an accessory right here, dude. There you could see Jeff sort of animated with the Hardy Boys necklace, and this thing's fully posable. Look at that. I still can't believe they got the logo on the bottom. That is like insane attention to detail for me. Super realistic steel chair. You could still whack it over somebody's back, but I recommend being cautious because you could scuff the paint if you use it to slam over people's backs. These head scans are freaking sick. If they're bad, I'll tell you. If they're good, I will. This Jeff head is freaking lit. Looks just like Jeff Hardy. I think the mouth is awesome. The facial expression's sick. Look at the discs in the ears. Look at that. You could literally see through them. There's a hole going through his ear, bro. The hair's sort of curled up in a bun with a nice taper fade below the long hair. Super ultra realistic head scan right there. And then you also do just have the basic face right here, which still looks like Jeff Hardy. I like this one too. The beard is cool. Still has the discs in the ears. The hair is freaking awesome. I really hope this is not our last Jeff Hardy AEW figure. Please give us more. It's a Jeff Hardy figure, and it wouldn't be a Jeff Hardy figure without the gun hands. He has both sets, the double-sided guns hands there, and of course we do have the open hands so then he can hold his steel chair. But look at some of the detail on these freaking things. Look at the tattoo detail on these hands. Absolutely awesome accessories here, man. Really cool. This chair is crazy. Jeff Hardy up close and personal with the camera. Look at the head scan and how it's sitting on the neck. I love the amount of neck that we're seeing. It's not too low, it's not too high. We are seeing some updated tattoos. We haven't seen a Jeff Hardy figure in a long time, ever since he was in WWE, so we're seeing all the updated tattoos. The full arm sleeve on his right arm. Look at the dragon back here. Oh, look at the back. You got like a demon right here, and I love how we're seeing the classic Hardy Boys logo at the top. Even lifting up the arm there, you could still see the dragon tattoo, which continues onto his shoulder, up his back. I think the torso choice as well was a great choice for Jeff Hardy. It's not too jacked, it's not too lean. I think it's just right for Jeff. It looks really good. The pants remind me of an old Jax figure. Let's be honest. These pants right here are cool. I love them. The bulky style with all the articulation. It just reminds me of an old Jax figure. I don't know why. Look at the belt right here. You got the black belt buckle, all the articulation you could ask for with a Jeff Hardy. Amazing ball joint legs here with some amazing molded pockets on the side. Double jointed knees moving down to these really unique looking two-tone shoes. You have like some nice gray tips with the white and the black on the back. Really cool. I'm not sure what shoes those are, but dude, look at even like the little black tips on the front of the shoes. This is a heck of a figure and one of my favorite AEW figures of all time. Whoa, just whoa. Thought I'd throw the other other head scan on there. I like this one just as much as I like the open mouth. I do like the open mouth a little bit more, though, because I like the facial expressions with wrestling figures. I think they're really cool. But this one's really nice as well. Like, AEW actually absolutely knocked these head scanners out of the park. Great job, Jazzwares. There's that Jeff Hardy shirt on this Jeff. I think it works really well, dude. What do you guys think? Honestly, it's not a problem that this figure didn't come with a cloth shirt. Had to get the rest of my Jeff Hardy action figures in here. I don't believe this is all of my Jeff Hardy action figures, but I wanted to get the gist of what I have over here. We got some old Mattel Elites over here, including a basic from a battle pack, and then we also do have the Ultimate Edition, the Elite one, which is a prototype, and the Ringside Collectibles Brood exclusive. And look back there, we have the Epic Moments, Matt and Jeff Hardy from WrestleMania 38-3, next to the brand new AEW Unmatched Series 9 Jeff Hardy, and probably my favorite AEW figure of all time. This probably takes the spot. Wow, this is cool. Let's take a look at the rest of the set now. Jumping next into Bryan Danielson. This figure is based off when he debuted in AEW in 2021 at All Out in Chicago. I'm excited about this figure because that's like my favorite AEW pay-per-view of all time. Easily All Out 2021. So freaking good. Here's a look at the figure in the packaging. We're about to get it open. There's a look at Smiley, Mr. Bryan Danielson. There he is coming out at All Out. And then there are the other people out of the series. Accessories for Bryan Danielson. He is coming with a very plain Jane white t-shirt right here. I mean, this is what he wore at All Out. Fully white tee going around to the back where it is Velcro. It's not that elastic material. Pretty nice. We are seeing an AEW microphone, which we've seen before. A hand to hold that microphone, as well as some wide open hands so he could do his entrance taunt, throw his hands to the side. And we have some fisted hands so he could beat some people's faces in. This Daniel Bryan is definitely not my favorite AEW figure. Not like that Jeff Hardy, my goodness. Here is the Bryan Danielson head scan. It is just okay. I feel like there's too much teeth going on here. Like, the smile, I mean, yeah, Daniel Bryan does smile, but like, oh my goodness, like, there's too much teeth going on. I don't know what it is. The beard looks nice. It might be something with the eyes. I'm just not the biggest fan of the head sculpt. I like the hair, though. The fade's pretty cool, going with the little ponytail in the back. That looks really realistic. As far as the torso choice, I always thought AEW gave Bryan Danielson, way too big of a torso. I just think this does not scream Daniel Bryan. It's just so freaking wide and so jacked. That just doesn't scream Daniel Bryan for me. He is repping no elbow pads or wrist tape due to this being a promo attire. Moving down to the pants, he is rocking like some nice khaki pants with some cool drawstrings in the top. These shoes, though, are awesome, dude. Look at like these casual running shoes right here. Like, look at the detail on the bottom. Like, all that engraving in the sole goes all the way through. Like, that is freaking cool. He's rocking the navy blue shoes with a very unique bottom. After getting the white t-shirt on and throwing those interchangeable hands on, this Bryan Danielson doesn't look half bad. I still can't really get past the head scan. I mean, it somewhat looks like Danielson, but it's just not all there. Overall, though, the figure's pretty unique. I'm not gonna lie. If you have like a Daniel Bryan shelf, this will look really good. Here is the past AEW Bryan Danielson right here, standing next to the new one. They look pretty cool next to each other. I still think that torso's way too big. My goodness. But that's a pretty cool attire. That's not a bad figure at all. And then here I have a Mattel Bryan Danielson who looks so tiny standing next to these two. Let me get him like up there. Like, dude, his torso and everything looks so small compared to these AEW figures. Jumping next into Miss Jamie Hayter, coming with a brand new AEW Women's Championship, which looks awesome in action figure form. Here she is on the front of the packaging, looking pretty cool. There she is inside of the packaging. Not a bad package whatsoever. Very similar to Danielson and Jeff Hardy. There she is winning the title with Britt Baker, and then you can see the rest of the people out of the series one more time. This new Women's Championship is so cool. I love how the strap isn't like some super hard material. It's a nice flexible rubber material, and here's a look at the title. On the front, it does say Women's World Champions. You can see the AEW logo at the top. It's just a really nice clean belt. Compared to some of the women's championships we've seen in the past, this one really makes up for the bad titles we've seen in the past. This is a really nice belt. On the interchangeable hands, you can see how the nails are painted on the open hands, and there's a little tattoo on the middle finger of the left interchangeable hand there. On the fisted hands, when you get up close, though, there's no tattoo and there's no painted nails, which I find really odd. Here is Jamie Hayter, and for her first AEW figure, this head scan is just okay. It's not horrible. I definitely see Jamie Hayter, but at the same time, it's not 100%. That's for sure. As far as the hair, it's sort of like multicolored hair. You can see like partial like blonde highlights with the brown. Attire-wise, freaking sick attire. You could feel all this different molding and tooling that went into this. The diaphragm works really well. The gold, the silver, the black, the little arm bands here with the double jointed elbows. Dude, I love these interchangeable hands, man. With the freaking painted nail polish. That is so cool. On the back, you can see she is repping more detail. Once again, you can feel all this, which is really awesome. The detail does not stop even down to the knee pads. You can see more detail even on the inside of them, which is pretty cool. Here's a look at the black boots. There's some nice black straps coming across the top with the silver buckles being painted on the side. This isn't a bad figure whatsoever. I'm just not the biggest fan of the head scan for Jamie Hayter, not at all. Throwing that title over her shoulder though looks really cool. Claudio Castagnoli, here he is, his BCC attire, the Blackpool Combat Club. He looks pretty cool inside the packaging. We're gonna get him out. This is my first Claudio Castagnoli figure. It's not the first Claudio Castagnoli that AEW is doing though. They've done like a 1 of 5,000 one. If you guys have that one, if you don't, it's also available at Ringside Collectibles. There he is on the back. I believe the attire is from when he debuted for Forbidden Door 2022. I was actually there for his AEW debut, which is pretty freaking cool. We give this figure a little Cesaro swing, and we are gonna get it out of the box and see what it's all about. This sweatshirt is sick. Here's a look at Claudio Castagnoli's cloth good, and did it stain the figure? Find out in just a sec, but here's a look at the logos on the back. It says Claudio Castagnoli ZZ. I'm not sure what this stands for. If anybody can help me out with that, let me know. On the front, you do see the Blackpool Combat Club logo, which looks so dope. I love that. It looks so official. And then on the arm, look at this. More decals on the arm with little like arrows, and you can see the Swiss logo there. It's a really nice sweatshirt. It velcros up in the front if you're wondering. And as far as interchangeable hands, we are seeing some microphone open hands right there, as well as some fisted hands. On the figure, when you do have these hands in, they look kind of tiny for the figure. The Claudio head scan, I low-key like it. There could be mixed opinions on it, but honestly, I kind of like this head scan, man. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section, but I think it looks like Claudio. There's a look at his beard. You can see the bald head going around partially. It's not fully bald. You can see some hair, kind of like a fade going up to his big bald spot. I like the hair on the chest. I think the torso choice is right. Claudio Castagnoli is absolutely shredded, so I think this torso works. I like the hair, the double jointed elbows. Once again, the hands look way too small. Like, look at that. Look at how big his arms, look at how big his torso is, and the hands look freaking tiny, dude. I don't know why the hands look so tiny, but into the attire itself, I mean, dude, he's rocking the Claudio attire. You got the red patterns going down to the Swiss logo. No knee pads, but he is rocking some cool, like, gold pinstriping above the knees. On the back, there's not much going on besides the stitching on the back of the boots, which is really cool. And then more gold pinstriping going around the black boots with the white freaking trimmed soles. My opinion, this is a really good AEW figure. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I think it's a solid head scan, but I'm curious to see other people's thoughts. Yes, Jazzwares does absolutely try their best when it comes to covering up the arms and the skin tone so then the sweatshirt cloth good doesn't stain the figure, but you could see how just a little bit of stainage came through on the shoulders, just very minor, but there was plastic fully covering all this. This son of a gun right here is strong. Whatever material they use, it stains the dang figures, man. I mean, this one's not as bad as some of the other ones that I've seen in the past. Like, it's barely there. You probably barely even notice it if I didn't say anything. And there he is with the sweatshirt. And when Claudio comes out with these sweatshirts, they are very tight. And I feel like AEW Jazzwares intentionally did this sweatshirt very, very tight around this figure. Into Wheeler Yuta, the pure champion right there. This figure looks freaking dope, man. From the attire to the head scan to the accessories, I'm excited about this one. Here's a look at the packaging. Flipping it around, there is Yuta at the back. It looks like the attires from an episode at Dynamite in Pittsburgh, and then there are the rest of the people out of the series. Let's get Yuta out of the box. This Wheeler Yuta is absolutely sick, and he comes with some great accessories. We got the BCC Blackpool Combat Club t-shirt right here, and yes, they also use the plastic to protect this Wheeler Yuta figure from this t-shirt staining it. It is velcroed up on the back. It's not the elastic material. It's a really cool shirt. I like it. We are seeing the Pure Championship, and yep, they upgraded the freaking rubber on the end, so it's not that stiff garbage anymore. It's a really nice, soft rubber material. You can see the Ring of Honor Pure Championship right there with the nice silver plates. Really nice belt. As far as interchangeable hands, dude, he's coming with bigger hands than Claudio. It's crazy. We got the fisted hands, and we do have the open hands, which both look amazing on the figure. I prefer the open ones. The best head scan AEW Jazzwares has ever done. Dude, look at this. Wheeler Yuta looking exactly like Wheeler Yuta. Thank you, AEW. I'm not half and half on this. I'm not iffy. No. This head scan looks exactly like Wheeler Yuta, and they absolutely nailed the snot out of it. From the hair to the beard to the face. Oh my gosh. Literally fantastic. Here's a look at the torso choice. I think they nailed the torso choice as well. Yuta, not being the biggest guy, it moves really well. You're really able to get some nice ab crunch there. Double jointed arms, as always, with the black wrist tape. It doesn't stop, dude. The attire. Look at this freaking attire to match the t-shirt. We got that similar BCC logo with the cool blood splattering down both legs with a cool white background. Dude, freaking epic. The black boots, you can see the white laces and some black coming out of the top of the boots. I do have our last Wheeler Yuta right here, this being the Ringside Collectibles exclusive. I want to do a little torso swap. This could be the best torso swap of all time. Here we have a best friends Wheeler Yuta looking super accurate. Finally, we don't have to have the blood on the torso anymore. We got a real non-bloody Wheeler Yuta. But dude, look at this blood and guts Ringside Collectibles exclusive Yuta torso on this attire. It looks awesome. It literally looks like it's meant to be. Wow. Dude, let's swap it back. Let's pop the accessories on. But Yuta with all the accessories. Dude, this figure's fantastic. I couldn't find a flaw. It's truly an amazing figure. I have him next to his BCC brethren, Claudio Castagnoli, and his other Blood and Guts Ringside Collectibles exclusive. And last but not least, we do have the former AEW World Heavyweight Champion. We do have Jon Moxley. I am so excited about this figure. I think this is one of the best looking Jon Moxleys since AEW Unrivaled Series 2. We're going to be getting him out of the box. I'm excited about this one, dude. Like, whoa. Here he is on the back. It looks like the attires from Forbidden Door, Chicago, Illinois. I was actually there for this. And then there you can see the other people out of the series. Into the accessories for Jon Moxley. He's coming with one of the coolest cloth goods ever from AEW. Okay, it might just look like a regular sweatshirt like Claudio Castagnoli. No, dude, look at this. So we got the Blackpool Combat logo on the front. You got the Velcro on the front, on the back. Dude, forged in combat AEW logo, freaking dope. I love the hood. It's awesome. And if you look closely, look at that. We have the drawstrings coming out of the hood, and they actually work like a real thing. You could pull them through. Like, they actually work. Dude, that is absolutely awesome. The AEW World Championship, we've seen it before. I'm still waiting on the MJF one. I really want to get the custom straps for the AEW MJF Championship. Here, look at the interchangeable hands. We do have a set of microphone holding hands. You can also hold the championship with these. We do have a set of fisted hands right here, and this is pretty cool. He's coming with one like gun hand right here, right before he's about to destroy somebody. You can pop this on there. It looks like it's a right hand. Pretty cool accessories here. Here's the Jon Moxley head scan. What are your guys' thoughts? I think it looks pretty decent. I like the beard and I like the hair. If you look really closely, I want to get a really good focus for you guys here. If you look at my eyes on my particular figure, you can see how the eyes are a little misprinted to where they're supposed to be, which is a little bit annoying, but I still think this head scan resembles Jon Moxley even with that factory flaw. And if you look in the side of my head too, there's some factory issues there, but like I said, overall I think this head, what AEW Jazzwares was going for, is really good. I like the little fade, how the hair gets lighter as it goes down. The hair stubble on the upper chest looks so realistic on this updated torso for Mox, bro. He's looking beefy, he's looking bulky. Double jointed elbows, subtle little tattoos throughout the figure. You can see the black wrist tape. And these pants, these go so hard. Look at this camo down here. Very unique color of camo. And if you look closely, there's some logos in there. You got the Mox logo and the BCC logo. The camo continues all the way down. No logos on the back. It continues all the way down to these big black boots. I want to pop the accessories on. This is a really cool Mox. This new Jon Moxley is definitely my favorite Jon Moxley AEW Jazzwares has done. I think it's a great figure. I'm just a little disappointed that mine does have the factory errors on the head scan, but other than that, I think this figure is an amazing pickup. And here's some of the other Jon Moxleys we've seen in the past. This is my former favorite Mox, the Unrivaled Series 2. I thought that figure was amazing when it came out. We got the Blood and Guts, and we got two other ones over here. This one is so lazy, dude. Just one Mox logo. This one's pretty cool. I like the attire on that, but whoa, this new one, very cool. Definitely not displaying it with the title belt over his shoulder. We got to be able to see that that little logo there. I'm going to put it in his left hand, and we got the one gun hand. I really do think this is a fantastic set of AEW figures right here. Stay tuned for a short that I'm going to be filming soon rating the entire set. Dude, they really impressed me here. AEW is improving every single time that they release a series. Yes, there are always going to be flaws. Whoa, this is a heck of a set. They are all available at ringsidecollectibleswrestlingfigures.com, where discount code LIVE does save 10% on each and every one of these and everything else in your shopping cart. Let me know which ones you guys are going to pick up. Let me know which ones you guys are going to pass on. I'm curious, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. This is Bretto Live signing out.